Hello and welcome to a special TRB presentation. Let me give you a little bit of background. First of all, for those that don't know me, I'm Nigel. I do all these videos, right? But usually you don't hear anything because I just make silent movies. But a few days back, Sean Singer came up to me and asked me if I could do a special story on the stuffed animals that some of the riders travel with. I'm one of them, which most of you know. So I'm going to start their stories off with my story of Sam. This was taken a few days ago, and of course since then I've got a cold, so distancing, social distancing, this works, right? But anyway, each story will be slightly different. It's only for entertainment purposes anyway. I hope you enjoy it. And let's begin with Sam.
So let me introduce you to Sam. Sam's been with me, well actually I bought him in Afghanistan for my mother-in-law. Sent him home for a present. She loved him until she passed. And in 2017, at the start of the Barrage, when I was getting ready, my wife said, why don't you take the bear with you as a companion type deal? So he got strapped to the back of my rain gear in this basic position, and he's been on every Barrage since. This is his third cross country, his third full pull, and he's got about 30,000 plus kilometers under his belt. So later on, I'll come back to me. So I'm going to go around now and give a shot at everybody else that's traveling with a companion that wants to speak and tell you a little story about him. Thank you very much for watching. Out.
So Catherine and I, when we ride our bikes, always have a little stuffy on the back, and so my short name is Bob and Catherine's short name is Cat, so we have a little Bobcat sitting on the back of our bike here. So, and he travels with us wherever we go.
Excellent. Okay, thanks. And
so this little guy here is George, and he represents my uncle. My uncle served in Korea, and the story with that is he went to the United States with his grandmother, and he became an American citizen after the government said that if you fight for us in Korea, we'll give you American citizenship. So he did just that. And he suffered from PTSD. He was a flamethrower in the American forces in Korea, and a really kind-hearted, gentle man. Love him very much. And so my sister found this bear with George on it. His name was George Irving Lingard. And so during the TRB, I like to have him on the back with me, just as a little co-pilot. So it means a lot to me, and yeah, so that's pretty much the story.
thanks, Sean.
Hi, my name is Scott Sherlow. I'm a firefighter from Jasper, Alberta. This is Timothy. He was built by one of my kids, red, for Remember Everyone Deployed, and also turquoise in the back for PTSD colors. CNG Creations on Facebook and Instagram. Does an awful lot of really good stuff.
Excellent. And I see you've got another companion.
Yes, I've got Snoopy. Snoopy is from the people at the Branch 31, the Stand Easy. They got him for me after doing a fundraiser, and he's been with me since we left Halifax.
Excellent, thank you.
Okay, Nigel, want to be ready to tell my story about Teddy. I've had Teddy almost 2 years now, for about 3 weeks. He was on our lost and found table at the post office. Kept seeing him, and after 3 weeks, I just kind of felt the little guy was lonely, so I took him and had him for a couple of days, brought him in and showed my wife, and she knew right away. She's like, oh, you found him at the post office? I went, yeah. She goes, it was posted. Somebody found him on Remembrance Day and put him on there. So to me, that was a gift, and he's combat, and that's just so fitting. So I've outfitted him. He's earned some badges since last year. Last year was his first TRB. I have his badge here, and it has to go on because he deserves it. But that's got to go on. He'll earn one this year as a full puller, and he's earned the riding teddy bear last year, and he gets an honor of having an old cap badge for SIGs. So that means a lot to me. So if I lost Teddy, but Teddy's my riding buddy, and we have fun, and he keeps me awake most of the time. And that's it.
Thanks, Terry.
Hey, Chris Wilson, TRB 2023-2021. Story of the lobster. When we got to Halifax in 2021, we could not find a place to get lobster to eat. When we finally got some, shortly after that, Ian came up to me when he left the TRB and said, "Here, take this with you, dip it in the other side." And it's been across Canada twice now, going on number 3.
Thanks, Chris.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Paul Perry from Enniskerry, just south of Ottawa. And being from the Ottawa area, I have with me Spartacat. And Spartacat is the mascot of the Ottawa Senators of the National Hockey League. So he is my mascot on this ride. However, it should be known that although the mascot for the Ottawa Senators, he does identify as a Boston Bruins fan. Thanks very much.
So my bike is named Pinky, and as a kid I was never alone because my brothers were always with me, and as a young adult my mom never wanted me to be alone, and so when I was riding bikes I always had a co-pilot with me, and this is little Pinky. So little Pinky stays with me and watches my back, and he's my co-pilot.
Excellent. Thank you, Karen.
You're welcome.